Come on up.
Hey everybody, Lewis here, Rshackbbq and other things. So today I am going to do a comparison. It's not a comparison cook though. Show you what I got. We're going to be doing a tri-tip over there on that Pit Boss ceramic cooker. But what I'm going to do a comparison on is out here in the Rshack testing facility. So let's go check it out. All right, what you see is I've got 5 of my most used quick read thermometer probes. And I'm going to talk about each one of them and tell you what I like and what I don't like. Maybe this will help you decide if you want to buy, you know, the $100 one. I think this Weber one's about 40. I think I got this orange one for like 15. The Thermo Pro, I think it was about 20. And the Inkbird was, I think, about 25. Let's see how they do. Okay, I'm going to start with the oldest one I have. And it's this orange one right here. On it, it says, I have to get my glasses, can't see it. On it, it says Grill Lovers. It takes a little AAA battery, and it just like all the rest of them, as soon as you pop it open, it comes on. Now it's not backlit, but you can see it does display. It doesn't rotate or anything. I'm just going to stick it in this water. I should have cleaned it first. My bad. Anyway, I have a glass of ice water here. We're just going to stick it down in there, and I'll tell you what it says. Get it down in here. The ice is kind of... So this is reading 32.4 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know if I can get this up in here. Let's see if we can... Sorry about that. We'll see if that reads it. But it's reading 32.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Now this particular one, I think I bought it when they were on sale. I've had this one probably 5-6 years, maybe longer. This one here is my wife's go-to. We just keep this one in the house, and she uses it right next to the stove, and she really likes it. After that, I got the Weber one. Here's the Weber one. Let's open it up. Now it doesn't automatically come on. It has an on-off switch. And it takes it a second, then it reads. I think if you hit it again, yeah, it's backlit. It's got a blue light to it. Now let's stick this in the water. See what it says. So right now it's going down 36, 34, 33, 33.3, 32.9. Actually, 32.9 degrees is what that one reads. 32.9. See if I can. There. I don't know. May not read it. This one, honestly, kind of just stuffed it in a drawer and haven't used it very much. Weber actually sent me this. When I bought something, it was in with the box. So I really appreciate Weber sending me that. That was a nice one. Probably should use it more often. The next one I'm going to look at is the Thermo Pro Plus. I think they call this, yeah, the TP19. So I bought this on Amazon. I believe they were running a special. It was like, you know, regular $55 on sale for 50% off. And I went, oh wow. And I'll be honest with you, when I ordered it, I thought I was ordering a ThermoWorks, but this is a Therm Pro. But I really like this one. This has been kind of my go-to. And the reason is, when we open it up, it's got a nice bright display on it. It rotates back and forth whichever way you want it. Let's stick it in the water and see what she reads. Ooh, she's already down to 34. She's sitting right at 34.0 degrees. 34.5, I think it's just, there's down to 33, 34. So this one's reading about 2 degrees different than the other ones. But I really like it because that light stays on until you close it up, then it goes off. I really like that. Unlike the Weber, where you have to touch it to get that display, and then that Grill Lovers, it doesn't have a backlight, but it's great for inside the house. Then we've got the Inkbird. I'm sure I bought this off of Amazon also. The other things about the Therm Pro and the Inkbird is they're magnetic. So I can stick them on stuff and they stick. I like that. That's pretty cool. The Weber, not magnetic, and the Grill Lovers, not magnetic. So anyway, let's see, we're on the Inkbird. I picked this one up. Let's see, this is not their latest. I have their latest one too in a box in my van. I use that for my catering. But this one here, it has an on-off switch, auto on, also when you pull it open, but no backlight. So it doesn't shine when you touch it or do anything. But let's stick it in the water and see what it reads. So we're down to 36, 33. So right now, this is reading 33 degrees. So it's about 1 degree off from the others. But it's a good, good quick read. You saw how quickly those got down. They're all really quick. The Weber was probably the slowest of them all so far. So then we get to the ThermoWorks. Now this is their MK4. I recently just got this. I like how heavy it is. It's well balanced. Like I said, with my other ThermoWorks smoke for pit temp and internal temp, I like how they feel. They feel very industrial. Feels like if I drop it, it's not going to break. Let's see. I don't know if these are magnetic. Let's see. No, it's not magnetic. It's not going to stick to anything. Once again, it's a pull open. I don't see any backlight on it. Open probe to switch on. Oh, there is a backlight. It came on now. These do rotate depending on which way you want to hold it. So now the light is back off. I used this the other night and I didn't like that the light would go off. And I do think there's a setting you can go in and change that so it stays on. But let's just see what the temp this water is. It's down to 33, 32. I think you can even set it to, put a point in there. So right now it's just reading 32. Let's see if I need the arm. No, the light didn't come on. I'll have to play around with it, but I think you can, on these ones, you can get the lights to stay on longer, and you can put a decimal in there for reading accuracy, but it got right down there to 32 real quick. And then it's also, you fold it up and it shuts off. This is actually the ThermaPin, as they call it, MK4 from ThermoWorks. And this was regular $99. I got it, I think They were running a 25% off sale. So I ordered one just because I wanted to see. I think it was like $70 with tax. Put it back in the water. I like how quick this thing, I mean, bam, it's right there at 32. So it reads and reacts quickly. That's kind of neat. I'm letting it climb back up. But I'll have to get in. This is calibrated, comes in with a certification of calibration and everything. I mean, I just, right in the water, 32 degrees, bam. So that's everybody has these. They're reliable, good company. That's all they do. So those are my quick little overview of these 5 different quick reads. I think the ThermoPen was the fastest to 32 degrees, and you're paying for that. And then for me, the best value was the ThermPro TP19. What I'm going to do is, like I said, I've got that tri-tip that I'm going to get going, and we're going to take these, we're going to temp that out too, so you can see the other side, how it does it do when you want to get to a certain temp. We're going to be reverse searing these this tri-tip. So I'm going to start it on the indirect side, let it go for half hour or so. We're going to try to run about 260, 280, right in that range. Quick retest it, see where it's at. When it gets to 110, take it off. I'm going to open all the vents. I'm going to try to get that grill as hot as it can go. We're using the Kamado, so it'll take it a little bit. Get it up in temp, and then we're going to reverse sear it. And then I believe what my wife wants to do is cut it up and put it in a salad tonight. So let me get out there and get this grill going, and we'll come back when we're ready to test these again. It's been a half hour, and as you can see, it's kind of dark out here. So get all these kind of lining here. I'm going to start with the ThermoWorks ThermoPen. Let's just see where we're at. See. Oh well, we're up there. So it's time to get this seared off according to the ThermoPen. So that 122. This is the Inkbird, no light. We're at 123 on it. Let's take the Weber. Turn it on. Turn it on. We got light. Got temp. Light went out. Yeah, this thing's like 127. So it's reading a little warm. Let's take our Thermo Pro with the nice display on it. Let's just get it into a different spot here. So it's reading about 127. So this is, and then finally the one my wife likes. It doesn't rotate, so I'll have to read it upside down. Let's try it here. So it's reading about 123. All right, let's close it up and get these wrapped up. So, in recap, and now remember, this is just my opinion, what I think, and there's no real factual other than seeing the numbers and stuff. Do you need to spend $100? Or can you get away with, you know, a $15 one? Yes, you can get away with the $15 one. They have their limits. Like I said, this one doesn't light up, doesn't rotate, doesn't do anything, but it still reads. And of the 5 that I showed you, of course, the ThermPro is my favorite just because of how bright that is. Real easy to read. And you know, it rotates, it's magnetic. It just seemed like the right one. So I recommend this one. You can get these on Amazon. You can get this style on Amazon. You can get Inkbird on Amazon. I think Weber, you got to get it through them, and I know Thermoworks, you got to get that through them. You can find them on eBay and things like that. But yeah, that's my my breakdown on all these different styles of quick reads. To me, as long as you know what temperature the minimum your cook can be, any of these within 5 degrees, if you just let it go 5 degrees over, you're fine. So it's all about preference. What do you like? Me, I think this is the best one for your money. But anyhow, as I always say, thank you for watching. Hope this helps you a little bit. Grill on, my friends. Till next time.